Hello, I'm Tom Ogden, and this is Hauntings. Our travels take us today to a residential neighborhood of Hollywood, California. It was from this house in 1932 that 24-year-old actress Peg Entwistle made her way up Beachwood Canyon Drive and followed the trail to the Hollywood sign. Once there, she found the caretaker's ladder, climbed to the top of the letter H, and jumped off. She was born Millicent Lillian Entwistle in Wales. Nicknamed Peg, she moved to America with her father while she was still a little girl. After her father's death, Peg was adopted by her Uncle Charles and Aunt Jane. She soon became involved in the theater, first in Boston, and then in 1926 she made her official debut on The Great White Way. In 1932, producers brought her to Los Angeles to be in a new play, The Mad Hopes, starring Billy Burke and an up-and-coming actor named Humphrey Bogart. Peg moved into her uncle's new house on Beachwood Canyon Drive, located in the shadow of the Hollywood sign. At that time, the 9-year-old sign had 4 more letters and actually read Hollywoodland as an advertising billboard for a real estate development in the Hollywood Hills. The attractive young actress made an immediate impression in her West Coast debut. Radio Pictures, later known as RKO, spotted Peg Entwistle and took her under its wing. The studio gave her a complete makeover, shot publicity photos, and scheduled a screen test. Just 4 months after arriving in town, Peg Entwistle was cast in the film 13 Women, starring Irene Dunne and Myrna Loy. Entwistle had a minor role in the large ensemble, but she was on her way. Preview audiences weren't impressed by the movie, however, so the studio reworked the film, cutting out whole scenes and in the process all but eliminating Entwistle's time on screen. When the studio later decided not to pick up her contract, Peg was devastated. Then, on September 16th, with no offers of work and thinking her career at an end, Peg Entwistle followed the long trail up to the Hollywood sign and climbed to the top of the giant H. 2 days later, a hiker discovered a lifeless body in the shrub far beneath the sign. It was 2 more days before Peg's uncle and aunt made the connection between their missing niece and the person the newspapers had dubbed the Hollywood Sign Girl. Peg's body was cremated, and her ashes were interred in her father's grave back in Glendale, Ohio. But apparently, her spirit hasn't stayed there. To this day, people report seeing the specter of a tormented girl struggling through the brush at the base of the Hollywood sign. Often when the spirit appears, the smell of gardenias, the scent of Peg's favorite perfume, floats through the air. The ghost is also seen standing on top of the enormous H. She seems so real that people have called the police to come rescue the girl. Now and then, her apparition is even spotted on Beachwood Drive, just starting out on her fateful journey. Peg Entwistle achieved in death what had eluded her in life. She was famous. But in time, she became a mere footnote in movieland history, as the only person to commit suicide by jumping off the Hollywood sign. If you see Peg Entwistle's spirit, don't try to stop her. She's been repeating her final hours for the last 80 years. What's another day in eternity? This is Tom Ogden. We'll see you next time on Hauntings. To learn more about Peg Entwistle, pick up a copy of Haunted Hollywood, available online and in bookstores everywhere.